It's hard. It's actually frustrating when you look around at your life and all the hard work that you put in, and all of the energy, all of the effort. And you're like, this is not where I thought I would be at this point in my life. This is not what I expected. When life doesn't look like you think it should look, regardless of why it happened, whether you lost a marriage, or you lost a job, or you lost a house. It's just starting to feel evident that we don't have control over everything that happens to us in our life. I've been there too. And it's something that I still feel very challenged with. I still have to work through. I have been in a job I don't like. I've been without a job. I've been in a marriage that felt impossible. I have struggled with my weight. I have struggled with my health. And every time I'm in that position, there's always this feeling of it shouldn't be like this. I should have a job that I love. I should have a healthy, loving marriage. I should be in a body that feels healthy. And I think it's that should that messes us up. Should says this isn't right. And it creates this turmoil. It's like an inner battle about what should be, what shouldn't be. When my son was little, like 2 years old, he's 12 now, but when he was 2, he would get in trouble for something. So I'd have to take something away. I'd take away like his device. And I'd find him like overplaying with his Legos, building this beautiful, gigantic tower. And so I say, okay, no toys. And then I'd take away the Legos. So he'd go find some stuffies and he'd like put on a puppet show. So I take away the stuffies and like, go sit over here in this corner or go sit against this wall. So he'd start counting his fingers and he'd like play a game with his fingers. And I kind of loved it because I'm like, no matter what I do, no matter what I take away, he's going to find the joy where he is. Nobody can take that away from him. What if that's the point? What if that's the whole point? Not to say that we shouldn't have things that we want or that we desire, but what if we were to all take on the perspective of a 2-year-old? What if we were to replace the word should with the word can? So instead of, I should have a job that I love, I can have a job that I love. Or I should have a loving marriage. I can have a loving marriage. I should be in a body that feels good and feels healthy. I can be in a body that feels good and feels healthy. What if that one word could make all the difference in the decisions that we make and the way that we move, what we create? So if you've been following along this project, you'll notice that it looks a little different. And that's because when I sat down to paint, I stood back and looked at this canvas and it felt small. It felt quiet. And I'm thinking to myself, it should feel immersive. So I changed that one word. It can feel immersive. So I started over. I went bigger. I went bolder. Moved toward it being more immersive. I want the person who walks up to this painting, to this wall, to feel like they are part of it, like they're part of something big. I want you to feel the love and the warmth of this piece. I want what can be to feel bigger than anything that might be happening in this moment. Any circumstance. I want the can be to be bigger. So here we are. This one, we've gone up to 6 foot by 6 foot. And I'm thankful for the courage to start again. We're going to move through this together 1 week at a time, because you're not alone. And this is that reminder.